All right, I got St. David head coach Braden Davis, 6 years as a head coach, 12 years overall in the program.
Right.
So you know this program in and out, and being in St. David, you know some of the players that come through. You get a good lot of players. Just talk about this year's talent that you're looking forward to coach.
Well, we've got 10 seniors, and
Mm-hmm.
that's awesome. You know, anytime you get 10 seniors at the 1A level,
Yeah.
that's really good. And we got 10 seniors who can play, so we're very fortunate and looking forward to a good year. We're returning the 1A leading passer from last year. I think actually he was a leading passer in all the county at all levels in
Yes.
Cochise
Yeah.
County,
Mm-hmm.
and we're bringing back a lot of good guys. We have some holes to fill. You know, we lost some really talented seniors last year, but yeah, and we got great numbers this year. We got a lot of freshmen, 13, which is great for this level again. So we're very pleased and looking forward to it. And
So good balance, and you have 10 seniors, 13 freshmen, like
not a lot of juniors.
not a lot of juniors. Okay.
I have two
Or
juniors.
sophomores.
Yeah, sophomores. We got about 9 sophomores, so
Okay.
that's pretty solid there.
Uh-huh.
The junior class is really thin with boys,
Okay.
and so we don't have many in that class. But you know, we've been in those situations before. You know, kind of like this at this small school level, you get that sometimes.
Right. And now historically you've had a strong passing game, and Ryan Gooding's fallen in line with that. You know, he had 20. I think he had 2,400 yards
That
around
sounds
there.
about right. Yeah.
So I mean, why? What makes him such a talented quarterback for you?
Well, he's been to camps. He's very coachable. He's got a great arm. He's got a great mind, and so he just keeps getting better. And he's a student of the game. He learns, and so you know we're fortunate to have guys like that come through now and then. So. You know, we try to develop them. We try to catch them early. We've got an 8th grader we're working with right now.
Okay.
So you know, we're trying to get
So
these
he'll be
guys
coming in next year as a
developing.
freshman. Okay.
Yeah. I mean, we're getting him to camps and things like that. So yeah, we try to keep that rolling if we can.
Yeah. And then I know you lose Haney, right, as a running back. He got a lot of yards, but who do you have to take over that
Well,
spot?
he's got a brother, as it turns out. He's got a lot of older brothers. He's the oldest in we call it the Haney running back factory. But,
Oh, okay.
his brother Merrick, who's a senior this year.
Okay.
Merrick missed a lot of last year due to injuries, so he didn't really get to show his stuff, and so he's ready now to do that. He's different than Talon. He has some of the same skills. He's not quite as quick or as strong, but he's got some other things that he does a little better than Talon. But he's his own guy, and he'll be his own running back. But we're looking forward to having him, and also Connor Curtis, who will have the whole season. He had to sit out half season last year because he was a transfer from Benson.
Okay.
He moved over here, so you know, with the transfer rules, had to sit out a half year. But he's also one of our running backs, and so between the two of those guys, I hope we'll be set. It's, of course, you know, you can't completely replace talent like Talon. He was something special.
In a small community setting like this, you do have, like you said, brothers on the same team. Families
Yeah.
going through it. And
Yeah, there's another Haney freshman.
yeah.
So,
And you talked about the Richardson brothers too, right?
Well, they're not. They're cousins.
Or cousins,
Yeah, they're
I'm
first
sorry, yeah.
cousins. Yeah.
Yeah.
And yeah, a lot of people mistake them for brothers because they're similar first name,
Okay.
and they're both tall blondes.
And just looking at some of the physical capabilities of some of your guys, it doesn't look. I don't know what a typical 1A team is like, but some of your guys are pretty strong, pretty big. I mean, you must have a good strength conditioning program and so forth.
We certainly tried to. We pushed that way. I thought last year's senior class was probably physically the strongest class we've had here in a long time, and we'll miss that. But these seniors have been grabbing the leadership roles, and so you know, we certainly lift all summer and off season as much as we can, and I think size-wise we're probably above average for 1A. You know, there's certainly teams bigger than we are, especially on the line.
Yeah. So
Sometimes an 8-man is more about speed anyway.
exactly, and you use that to your advantage with the offense, and then you have some good defensive players too. But what about the 1A South this year? I know San Manuel has some good returners. You guys are going to be there again. I don't know how Valley Union's kind of struggled, but where do you see the 1A South race?
Well, I think it's going to be a lot a lot tougher to win it this year than it has been. And I thought last year was better than the year before. Salmon Wells loaded. They're loaded. They're big. They're fast. They've got a lot of guys, and they return almost everybody. Duncan, they lost one senior, and they're going to return almost everybody. They're going to be really strong. Valley, new coach, a really good coach. He was in the program before, and I'm not sure what they have. But, it's always a rival. It's our rival, so it's always usually a good game, or usually always a good game. Ray comes into the South this year, and they're returning almost everybody as well. They're going to strengthen our region quite a bit.
Right.
And then Fort Thomas, new coach. I'm not sure what they have. And Bobble Keebrey is always, they're going to. There's no.
They have some couple of veterans there.
Yeah, and well coached too.
Right.
So, I see the South as we hope gets to the point where the South is like the North has been in the past, where they're always got some solid teams.
Yeah, you guys made the championship game last year,
yes,
right?
Yes, we did.
You played a tough Mogollon team. Did they lose a lot? Because you guys were right there with them. You played them twice, you lost, but the championship game, if I remember, you challenged them more than the regular season game.
Well, actually, it was the other way around.
Oh, it was the other way around. Okay.
They beat us a little worse in the championship game.
Okay.
It's the only team we couldn't beat, and we really had I was really proud of our guys. We went through a gauntlet to get there. We Hayden, Baghdad, and Williams, and we had to come from behind in the quarterfinal and semifinal games to we were down at half at both those games. So I was really proud of how our guys persevered and gutted it out and really played a good game. It was one team we couldn't beat, and that was Mogollon. They were just really talented, really good, and they were better than we were.
They
do return some solid, and they lose some guys, but they return some solid players. They're still going to be very good. And Williams always going to be very good. All of those teams. Hayden's going to be. They're returning almost everybody as well. They'll be really strong.
Okay.
And we're playing Baghdad, Hayden, and Mogollon for our Freedom game, so we feel like we got arguably the toughest schedule in 1A, which is how we like it.
Yeah. By the end of the year, you'll be battle tested, right?
Absolutely.
Yeah. Great. So people don't know the program. I mean, you guys have traditionally had a strong program with a lot of state titles. Putting together this top 50 list that I've been doing, St. David's name pops up a lot. So, and then you've had a lot to do with some of the the success lately. So, best of luck to you, and we'll look forward to seeing you guys develop this year.
Thank you. Yeah. This is a great community, and we get great support from our community, and it's in our locker room and on our T-shirts. We play for St. David, and that's just kind of our motto. We try to represent the best of character, sportsmanship, on and off the field, and hardest work. And we just try to instill that. And these are good community values that these kids have grown up with, and we try to continue that and make them better young men.
Great. Well, best of luck to you. We look forward to seeing you guys this year. Thank you.